12 for 24, 12 for 34. Chris Paul, who's going to get the brunt of, the heat because of all the stuff, you can't win big games and things like that. He was terrific. I mean, I'm not a Chris Paul fan, but you can't blame him for that game. No. He had 26 points. He played a lot. He played good defense. Even had a nice conversation with referee Scott Foster before the game. He's now 0-13 against him in the finals, which is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, and he did everything he could, especially in the first half when the Suns went on that 31-13 second quarter. And you mentioned not a good game. The first half was won by the Bucks in the first quarter. The second quarter was the Suns. And you just kept thinking, well, if they could just force a game 7, Chris Paul did everything he could. As you mentioned, he played great, just not enough from the team.
And you feel really good about Giannis. Whether you like the Bucks or not, there's really, I don't know. I'm a pretty cynical, negative guy. I pick on different players not to like for bizarre reasons. What's there not to like about this guy? I mean, he has had opportunities probably to go to other teams and form a super team, and he has no desire to do that. He stayed in Milwaukee. He changed his whole body, he changed his game. He was drafted when he was 18 years old. He's just 26.
Right, and a couple of MVPs.
Yeah, defensive player of the year, a couple of others.
Finals MVP, now champ. There's everything about him. You gotta like.
Smiling, and you thought, the last 2 games of the Eastern Conference Finals, you thought they were done. When he got hurt, and they beat Atlanta, and then he comes in and does an unbelievable job. 3 times in the finals with 40 points and 10 rebound games.
So do we know? Was anybody watching? Did he have to leave in the first quarter again?
I did not notice that.
Because they were down 0-2 in the series. Yes. And then for the next 2 games, he had to leave, for a take home. And just thought maybe that was, didn't want to have the jinx.
Now, you can sit and parse this. We kind of did when Phoenix, got into the finals, but the Lakers were, hurt. This team, I was, you can say the same thing about Milwaukee to a certain extent. With the Nets, they were down 2-0 to them, and then all of a sudden the Nets started getting injuries. Trae Young was never 100%. But I don't care about that. I'm so sick of this. I know.
You know what? Where was the LeBron and Anthony Davis last year that they didn't have to face the Warriors?
Yeah, they didn't have to face road crowds and fans and things like that. Look, they're the champion. They deserve to be the champion. Are they the best team in the league? I don't know. Who cares? I mean, no. That's the way the ball bounces, for a cliche. And then, I'm trying.
Who says they are? I mean, they had 2 great regular seasons, and very similar to the Red Wings back in the 90s, where they had the better regular seasons. But in 97, they were a 3rd seed.
Right.
And at least one GM, the one in the know, that picked them to win it all. That was Trae. And so I think there's a lot of people in the NBA circles that when they look at the Milwaukee Bucks, especially with what they've done over the last couple of years, having the best record, getting ousted by the Heat, and it just, it's tough to do, and it's tough to continue to come back from, but they built a really solid team. They keep them together.
They've been terrific. Nobody thought hurt.
That's right. Vinnie Johnson's shot in 1990, 007 shot. Number 3, the Tayshaun block of Reggie Miller in the Eastern Conference Finals in 2004. And in that same season, the Pistons beating the Lakers in 2004.
Well, you know what? Your little thing about your asterisk or things that happen, how come nobody's ever used it against Jordan that Magic probably had HIV in his system in 91? You know, that's true. But that's my point in the picking and choosing. That is absurd what I just said.
Of course it is.
Okay? That is absolutely absurd. But if you want to start picking and choosing,
You do it for every. You can
do it for everybody. A champ's a champ. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm
And the first one in 50 years.
And it's like I was telling my daughter, I said, this series is good because I don't have anybody to eat. And as the game went on, I was just feeling happy for Giannis.
Right.
Chris Paul, Devin Booker, not going to get better from this. I didn't know the game last night. But the story is Giannis. He's arguably the best player in the NBA. Right?
I gotta say, Snow, after this segment, this is why Bobby Ross said what he said about you. I hate to be your wife because you're one negative son of a
No,
bitch.
but I didn't make a big. I just said
That's like picking apart the 2-0 Lions that year.
No, I didn't. If I would have made a big deal of it, yes, you'd be right.
In
But
defense of Stoney, he did admit it before we even started talking about this, that he's one negative, cynical guy.
Yeah.
So
And
at least he
I
admits
said if you wanted to pick apart, you could do that. But
Yeah.
that's if you want
Worst
to pick
champ
apart.
ever.
Worst champ ever? No. Look at I don't know. The Seattle team with Jack Sickman and Dennis Johnson. When we go back there, I don't know. The telephone number is 248-539-9797. On the program today, more important, we'll talk to Tigers general manager Al Avila. Also, Rick Mahorn will join us. He'll tell us what's ahead for the Pistons, what we just saw in the NBA Finals, and something new that he's involved with. And speaking of big guys, Wojo will join us at 9:35. This is the Stoney and Jansen program with Heather, who has news coming up next.
Gosh, I was really hoping you weren't going to transition of things. Speaking of big guys, here's Heather. As you say, hey now. I've got some great news stories. We know that you can get arrested for driving a vehicle while drunk, right? Everyone knows that, but you probably can't get one while driving a remote control car while drunk. However, you're never going to believe what one man in Japan just got a DUI for.
Wow. That'll be great.
It's coming up next, 97.1 The Tip.
All right, you guys, let's talk about your hair. And this is not just for the guys out there. This is for the ladies, too. How is your hair looking? Are you feeling confident about yourself? Is your hair all there? Or maybe you're noticing that it's thinning a little bit, or maybe you even have a bald spot forming that you're just not comfortable with. Well, I want to tell you that there is a solution, and you don't need to suffer from thinning hair. And that solution is Dr. Berkowitz from Michigan Hair Restoration. He is one of the most recognized experts in the country on hair restoration. For over 25 years, he has performed thousands of procedures and over 2 million grafts. And I'm telling you, he is the surgeon that you can trust to not only restore your hair, but also your confidence. And now the best part about Dr. B is that he provides the most advanced hair restoration techniques available. So that means he's really going to work specifically with you to determine the procedure that will get you the results that you want to achieve. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more about these procedures, or a little bit more about hair restoration and hair loss in general, you can go and download his book. It's called No Hair. That's KNOW Hair. And it's this whole comprehensive guide to all things hair restoration. And it's available on MichiganHairRestoration.com right now. But here's the best part, and this is what you don't want to miss. For a limited time, Dr. B is offering 97.1 The Ticket listeners $1,000 off retail price plus 0% financing on your hair restoration procedure. This is the perfect time to schedule your appointment at MichiganHairRestoration.com. And remember to take advantage of Dr. B's limited time offer. Just make sure to tell him Heather sent you.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic. From the WWJE AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Henry Ford College. Looking at a pretty smooth drive in and around the city this morning. Just one incident reported, this time in Monroe County, a crash on 75 southbound just north of Dixie Highway in the left lane. Looking for career-focused education in 2 years or less? At Henry Ford College, their 1-year and 2-year programs get you ready for big things. They also offer 4-year options like culinary school and dozens of transfer programs. Get ready for your future at Henry Ford College. Visit hfcc.edu. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers keep you up to date with what's happening in the D. This week, it's National Mac and Cheese Day, and we've got 5 places you need to check out to celebrate. For more stories like these, head over to ChevyDetroit.com.
For more than a century, Chevys have rolled off the line and into our lives. And your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers couldn't be more proud to be part of such an iconic brand. Whether you're north, south, east, or west, your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers are in your neighborhood with their award-winning lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs. From the best-selling Equinox to the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. So come in and see why, year after year, mile after mile, through big moments and small, your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers have got your back. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Have you experienced basement leaks? Water is more than annoying. It can cause damage to your home and foundation. It starts at your roofline and can collect around your home, causing a mess in your basement or crawl space. Call Foundation Systems of Michigan. We are experts in managing water around your home. From gutters to waterproofing solutions, we have a full line of products to put an end to your water problems for good.
Help the Tigers go to bat against breast cancer for Pink Out the Park on Wednesday, July 21st. As the Tigers take on the Rangers. Get the special ticket package that includes